Any management philosophy is what is leadership, right? Basically teaching the future leaders that are there. In this whole world where technology is playing such a big role, we should never miss on the importance of human values. One of the most important things in any management philosophy is what is leadership, right? And as a CEO, normally that's what you bring to the table. You bring in strategy, you bring in people skills, you bring in the whole aspect of how there is an inclusive culture. Now, when it comes to specifically Lexicon Mile, we're basically teaching the future leaders that are there, both for the corporate world, in the entrepreneurial journey, and most importantly for our nation. The important aspect I strongly believe that I bring to the table is, first is about the understanding of putting people first. In this whole world where technology is playing such a big role, we should never miss on the importance of human values. We should never miss out on the importance of what people add. Because technology honestly is useless if it's not implemented and if it's not understood. So the people that are there will make that happen. The other aspect that is very, very important from a human value perspective is that, how do we teach our children? My dad used to tell me this and my mom used to tell me this. Actually, insan bano. That is a first aspect of being a great leader. Ek achhe insan ho. So if you're a good human being, a lot of things will kind of fall in place. The third thing is the understanding of time is money. आजकल जो समय को अहमियत देनी चाहिए, that the importance that we need to give time, that is lost somewhere. So in all my conversations, I always quote Kabir. I always say, काल करे सो आज करे सो अब, पल में प्रलय होएगी फिर गौरी करेगा कब. We miss that out. We miss that out today. So these human values actually help you to ensure that you also have a calm mind. So, to sum it up, I think it's about people first, always doing that, understanding the importance of human values and ingraining that into our people. Our students understanding the importance of trust and integrity, because as you become a leader, trust is the biggest thing. If people trust you, then you're sorted. If people don't trust you, then you're always fighting a battle. Only if you build trust will you understand that. And the other skill that is very critical for me is, how do you manage conflicts? And most conflicts are a result of miscommunication. Because लोग आजकल इतने busy है अपने screens में, then they forget that, the human angle is the more important angle. So how do you kind of, resolve that? And how do you make our students understand the importance of conflict resolution? So I think, that's what I think in a snapshot or a nutshell, that's what it is. So the beauty about Lexicon Mile is that we've got two programs, right? We've got the PGDM program, which is under the umbrella of the ICT. And then we also have a global MBA program where we are academic partners to the University of South Wales. First, let's dwell on our flagship program, which is the PGDM program, and what we do there and how we kind of go about it. The PGDM program, it attracts students from all around the country. You have people from J&K all the way to Kanyakumari. You have students. The other aspect that we do from purely a program perspective that makes us stand aside and stand out completely is how we structure the program. So in the 2 years, you're spending close to 14 months in classroom learning, which includes your life projects, includes your assessments, includes different events that you're doing, different activities that you're doing, your industrial visits to different areas. There's a lot of time that they spend out there. But they also go for a 9-month paid internship, which ensures that the balance of theory and practical is highly important in their curriculum journey out there and their learning journey out there. The other thing that we do is it's not a curriculum, but we also add a lot of certifications which are relevant to the speciality that they are taking on. So if they're doing marketing, they have certifications around marketing speciality. If they're doing finance, and the certifications are around finance. We also do a lot of effort in terms of preparing our students for their placements. Now, because we have people coming from all around the country, just language skills can differ. We do communication classes for our students to ensure that their accent, the profoundness of their speech, the clarity of their speech, the speed at which they speak, all that is also trained to them. So we focus a lot on the students, on their personality development, on their language skills out there, which gives our students the edge. So when we come to our global program, this is a very interesting program because what this is doing for you is you're able to learn in 2 countries. They're learning in India through our academic partnerships and basically give them the 80 credits. You have the learning which helps them to qualify for the program at University of South Wales. They do 100 credits out there. So the total program is 180 credits. So they are learning cultures again of India. They're learning culture of the United Kingdom. They're interacting and engaging with people globally from around the world. So their understanding of sensitivity, culture is really, really high. They're also learning different aspects of international business out there, which allows them to kind of take that in their career forward. The uniqueness that we have with the global MBA program is one, very, very affordable. Normally when you think study abroad, you're thinking, bahut mehenga ho. But our global program, around 20 to 23 lakhs, including both colleges ka fees, your stay, travel and everything, it encompasses everything, which gives our children a phenomenal opportunity. The other thing that we've done with USW is we've also ensured that they get great amount of placement assistance from USW. Normally international universities don't give much. They have a placement cell around, but but here we have a partnership where they have people working actively to help placing our students. So how do I see Lexicon, the whole higher education vertical is our eventual movement to a university, where we are meeting the needs of a larger audience, not only limited to management studies or hotel management studies or media studies, but larger. So our goal is that, Lexicon, very soon, that maybe hopefully 3 or 5 years later when we sit, we're sitting in the Lexicon University campus versus the Lexicon Mile campus. So that's like a 3 to 5 year term goal that we have. We've been working on it for the last few years. The intake increasing, that's important. But most importantly for me, it is how our students are performing. I would like to hear about our students in various magazines, about their success stories. Yeah, our children doing well. I think that's the biggest satisfaction. And from a tangible perspective, seeing our current institutions, a group of institutions into a university will be very, very fulfilling. So, what's personally very important to me is the team, and for any execution, be it product, be it service, the team that you kind of bring together is going to define what the end product is or the end service is. In here, we're looking at the end product as students who are ready to be leaders. Or, one of the things that we normally talk about is we want our students to be day zero professionals. So there is 2 or 3 elements that kind of come together. We spoke a little bit earlier about the whole importance of human values. The other aspect is academic excellence. That has to be a focus, that has to be a given. And the third aspect is how do you implement that academic knowledge into the industry? What are the skills that you're learning and how are you kind of bringing together? And to make this a 360-degree approach, you have to learn to have fun in life. So, how do you have fun in life while you're doing all this is also very important. So from the academic excellence piece, I think we were an outstanding team, from our director, Dr. Raju Verghese, to our deans, Dr. Manju Chopra, Dr. Sachin Kulkarni, and all the other team members. There's a phenomenal amount of experience that they bring to the table. और मुझे सबसे अच्छा क्या लगता है कि उनका जो स्टूडेंट कनेक्ट है वो बहुत प्यारा है. So बच्चों को समझा सकते हैं कि this is why we are doing this and this is the outcome. The other thing that we do very, very effectively is get some fantastic visiting faculty and adjunct faculty, which are actually industries here. So that is the way that we kind of ensure that they're doing. And there are multiple things like the capstone project, the simulations, the internship, 9-month internship that we have, life projects that they do, events that they organize. There are a lot of things that they do ensure that they have an understanding of concepts very clearly. The 9-month internship also ensures that they understand the importance of skills and the execution of skills. So how they are actually in the thing and gaining that experience with industry leaders, industry mentors, academic mentors. So when the course is over, that company is actually saying, you come and stay with me, you work with me only. Don't go anywhere else because you understand what is there. So one of the things that I learned from being a child onwards was, the faculty, the teachers, along with your parents, they are the defining role models in your life. They play a very, very critical role. So it's very important that we also kind of invest wood, time, money, and resources to ensure that they are learning and they are building. So there's a lot of faculty focus at Lexicon, from faculty development programs. Like we have internship for our students, we also make our faculty go for internship. So they are going into the industry, they're spending 15 days out there. They're spending a month out there over a period of the whole year, where they are learning what are the current trends that are there. So what's happening in the finance world? What's happening in manufacturing? What's happening in technology? What's happening in human resources? So they know and they bring that experience back. So there's a lot of peer learning that happens. So that's the other thing that we encourage is, how do you challenge yourself? How there is peer learning? We encourage our faculty to do a lot of research. Dalai Lama had said this very beautiful thing, कि जब आप बात करते हो, so you're saying what you know. But when you listen, you're learning something new. So similarly, research, आप अगर उसको connect करोगे, आप research करोगे, आप पढ़ रहे हो. The other aspect that the faculty do very, very well out here, and that's where we work on their people skills, is how do you get your students to be next-gen learner? We are not here to do rote learning. You're not there to tell them, take this book and learn these notes. ये आपका है. But how do you understand the concept? आप उसको कैसे execute करोगे? So let's say, for example, learning development is a thing. So one of the assignments for them is to develop a training program and execute that. And what is the outcome from them? So they're actually taking a learning, building a project, executing them, and their peers are actually also giving them a rating on that. So this ensures that our faculty is not only always knowledgeable, they're relevant, but they're also well connected, because you want to learn from somebody who connects with you.